Hi all, I will walk you over the first SAP assignment on your ERP e-commerce class. Here we will be registering for a developer trial account on SAP Cloud Services. In order to do that, we have to consider the services of SAP HANA Cloud Platform, SAP NetWeaver Gateway Demo System, SAP Fiori, Launchpad Demo Edition, and SAP Splash and Build. These are the services that we will be using for in this class. Please note that if you already have an SAP Communication Network or SCN ID, you should be using the same email to register for the other services. Okay, that would allow your accounts to be linked. Please use Lamar email always for working on these assignments. And it is recommended that you use Google Chrome for all of these assignments. Okay. Okay, so I will start the Chrome browser. Look at this URL, hanatrialondemand.com. So go to that platform, go to that URL. Okay, you have to click on register. And you have to provide your first name, last name, email, password, re-enter password. Store your password somewhere. Throughout all the services, please use the same password so that you do not forget your password later on. Okay. And contact preferences, provide that information. Terms and conditions, you have to agree to those and then register. So once you register, what happens is that you will receive an email with a link that allows you to activate your account. Now once you activate your account, click continue to proceed to the SAP HANA Cloud Platform Cockpit, which is basically the administrative tool for HANA Cloud Platform. Okay. You will also receive another email with links to several useful resources. Now, you can access the HANA Cloud Platform Cockpit using this URL over here, which you need to basically save in your favorites, because you will be using that URL all the time, and this is the URL from your assignment. So this is the most important URL for this class, because throughout the semester you will be using this account.hanatrial.ondemand.com/cockpit. Okay, since I have already registered, after you register you will get your login and password, and so please come here and log in to your account. So I will do mine. So when you log in to the cockpit, you will often see a dialog that shows news and announcements which describe updates to the platform. The platform can evolve quickly. So your first screen is, you may have a different screen, okay, because I have tried other things before here. So I would suggest that if you are here, okay, you may be here. I'm not sure because I have tried other things. So where it would take you, I don't know. However, you always go to your personal developer account, click on a few places and go to your personal developer account, and mine is this number trial, so I would go here. So always click on that P number trial, okay? Once you do that, this is the first screen that you will see. So wherever you are, you have to come here. So this is your first screenshot. See, look at here, I'm in overview. I'm in the P number trial and your number is different than my number. So you go to your number and then you take a screenshot of this, and this is basically your first screenshot. Okay. So your first screenshot is now taken, and then you have to set up your web IDE service. In order to do that, navigate to services. So I navigate to services, and it would be showing a number of services which can be activated. So find out web IDE service from here. Keep looking. Okay, here it is. If you see that it is great, not enabled, then click on there and it will be enabled. Okay. So SAP Web IDE is a web-based tool that enables you to create and extend end-user applications for browsers and mobile devices. So I click on this. Okay. Now I have to click on Open SAP Web IDE. So the editor will open in a new browser tab, and every time you have to access Web IDE, you can go through services after you logged into that HANA Cloud Platform cockpit. Okay. Okay, take a screenshot of this page and this will be your second screenshot for the assignment. Okay, now what we will do is remember we are registering for different services, right? So next what we will do is we will go for NetWeaver Gateway Demo System. Now SAP NetWeaver Gateway is used to create services that consume data on SAP ERP systems. Okay, the ES4 system is a publicly available system used for demonstration purposes. To register for an account on this system, you need to navigate here. So I copy the link and paste it to my browser. And that would take me to my SAP community network. Here, you have to click the link for sign up. Okay, so you will see that it gives us that notice that SAP Gateway Server has been upgraded to ES4. You will need to register and so on and so forth. So sign up here. When you do that, log in using the same credentials you used to create your HANA Cloud Platform account. The same credential that you used before. Use the same thing. So when you do that and you accept the terms and conditions, you register. And if your credentials are valid, you will see the success message and then you will receive an email with a temporary password. Okay. And then you can access the demo system at this one, that URL that is given here. Provide your credentials you received in the email. Okay. And then you will be required to create a new password because you have been given a temporary password. So you will be asked to create a new password. And once you created the password, then you can continue to the web GUI for the gateway demo system. And you can close this window. So you have to take a screenshot of this. Okay. So let me see if I can just sign in using my ID and password, because I have already gone through it myself. I have an account. Okay. So I will just continue. So it says that your account exists. Okay. So I don't have to do that. But what I will do is I will go back here. Remember, they have given me this URL now to log on. So I will come here. I will get in here. Okay. And I will log on. So this is the page where you should ultimately come and take a screenshot. This is your third screenshot. Okay. So this is your third screenshot. The difference between your work and my work is that I have already registered for all these services. So I do not go through the registration process, but you have to go through that. I just use my ID and password to get in. Okay. Next, I have to create a destination. In this step, we will create a destination that serves as a proxy for NetWeaver gateway system. This allows the application to access the data and avoid cross-domain requests which are not allowed for security reasons. So I have to now return to the HCP or HANA Cloud Platform Cockpit and navigate to the destinations page and click on New Destination. So I'm already here in the HANA Cloud Platform. So I will go here, okay, and I will go to the destinations, right? That's what they said. But before that, let's see where the destinations are. Okay, let's see. So I have come out of it. So let me go here and I have to look for destinations. Is it here? Let me check. Okay, within connectivity, I got the destinations. So I go here and I have to create a new destination. Okay, so the name here is ES4. Okay, I've given it to you. Type is HTTP. Description is ES4 again. Okay, since I have done it before, so it is telling me that it exists. Yes, it is. I am just showing you how to do it, so you can ignore that. And then here, the URL I have to type in is HTTPS, okay? And then SAP ES4 dot sapdevcenter.com, and this is given here. So this is the URL you have to type in, SAP ES4 dot sapdevelopmentcenter.devcenter.com. Proxy type is internet. Authentication is basic authentication, user and password. So basic authentication, and I have my user and my password. And I save this. And then if the new property button is great, then just refresh it and then click on that new property. In additional properties, you have to add the following 3 properties. So you have to choose web IDE usage, okay, and then you have to, within that, you have to type in OData_gen from here. Take it from here. Okay, so web IDE usage are OData_gen, then OData_abap, and BSP execute abap. Okay, and then the next one is web IDE enabled and then web IDE system. So you have the next one. After you enter that, you do the next one as web IDE usage and web IDE enabled. So basically this is already, I have done this. So this is what I have already done. So you can see that. And these are my properties, okay? Okay, so when you have completed the configuration, save the destination and it is added to your destination table like mine have been added. Okay, so take a screenshot of this like ES4, this one, and then paste it to your Word document, and this would be your screenshot 4. You won't see the ES4 cloning as it is, I have done more work, so your screenshot will just show ES4. Okay. Now, so you can see the connection by clicking on here. So you can see success, connection to ES4 is successful. Okay. Now we move on to SAP Fiori Demo Cloud edition. So we have to navigate to SAP Fiori trial and see it in action. So I would click URL, come here, paste it. And if I just click on see it in action, also before that, look at SAP Fiori. This app adheres to the concept and can be deployed on cloud or on premise. Experience SAP Fiori in the cloud for demos and for productive use. Okay. So you can get more information from here, and so I will just see it in action. And then to create a personalized account that enables you to deploy apps to the launch pad, click customize and extend. Okay. So here click get started. Now, since I have already logged in, I don't have to create an account, but you don't have to do it either. You just can log in with your HANA Cockpit or HANA Cloud platform ID and password. Okay. The Fiori account is linked with your HANA Cloud platform ID and password. Okay. Okay. So when the connection is complete, you will see what's new dialog box and then click OK. And then you will come here and take a screenshot of this, and this is going to be your screenshot number 5. Okay. Now you can click the extend SAP content for customizing your launchpad. So I can come here, I can click that, and then I can customize my launchpad from here. There is also a pencil icon in the bottom right corner. You can see that. that will allow you to personalize your home page. Okay. Now, the last account, SAP Splash and Build. In order to do that, I have to come here. Navigate to this URL over here. Okay. The initial screen can load with a message regarding tracking information and cookies. So click OK, got it button. The top of the screen will then change to display logon icons. Click the sign up button. Okay. Fill out the registration form using the same information as your HCP account and then click register. Okay. You will receive an email with a link that will allow you to activate that account. Click the activate me link and then you will complete your sign up for these assignments and log in to Splash once your account is activated. Let me see if I have already registered. So if I have, then I should be able to log in. Looks like I have already registered. So I will go here and you will notice that your initials will be here, like my initials KB are here because I have logged in. Now take a screenshot now of this and paste it in your Word document. So that finishes your assignment 1, where you have logged in to several services. Okay, and these are SAP HANA Cloud Platform, which we call HCP. Please use the same ID and password for all other services so that you don't forget anything while you are working on it. The second one is SAP NetWeaver Gateway Demo System. The third one is SAP Fiori, and then SAP Splash and Build. Okay, so these registrations, when completed, these are cloud services, and then later on we can use them. These are platforms on which we can build our systems later on. Thank you.